Friends, 30% of all transactions in India are digital, one of the highest in the world. Should we be worried about the cyber crime that may be associated with this? Cyber crime cost 1.25 lakh crore rupees loss in 2019, most of it to ransomwares. This will continue to grow with digital push, smart cities, and 5G network, among other digitization initiatives. Unless there is nothing to hide, let's explore a few cybercrime threats this Saturday. Security, whether physical or cyber, is precarious and uncertain until we provide it for all and make it a part of everyday life. What started as fun war games developed by Matthew Broderick way back in 1983 has turned into serious business just a decade later. Hacking now is real and fast emerging as a multi-billion-dollar business. The World Economic Forum WEF report 2022 notes that even as the world's digital dependency increases, cyber threats are also growing much faster than the society's ability to present or respond effectively. Cyber crimes such as online fraud, identity theft, and ransom attacks are growing every year. These attacks are expensive and sometimes disastrous for individuals and organizations. Earlier, wars were essentially traditional, all arms model of infantry, artillery, and tanks of World War I and II. They have now evolved to include electronic warfare, information superiority, and cyber security. Ukraine war is a case in point. Can technology provide security to technology-inspired crimes? AARP reports that Americans were hit by an unprecedented rise in cyber crime in 2021. With nearly 850,000 cases reported to the FBI and losses crossing $6.9 billion. Most of the attacks were ransomware, business email compromises, confidence scams, and cryptocurrency scams. Be it the Ukraine infrastructure breaches or the Costa Rica's Conti ransomware attack that crippled the import-export business, were major ransomware attacks this year. In India, cybercrime related to ATM, debit, credit card, and internet banking increased to 64 crores in 2021 from the previous year's 59 crores, as was reported to the Parliament. It is indeed gratifying that RBI issued instructions providing for zero liability to the customer if the incidents were to be reported within 3 working days. Be it as it may, India witnessed 18 million cyber attacks and 20,000 threats a day in the first quarter of 2022. And that's what Google's VP Engineering for Privacy, Safety and Security said. The largest breach was Air India. Its data service provider, SITA, reported in May 2021, data from Air India servers was breached and over 4.5 million passengers' personal data was compromised. The Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI, asserts that Aadhaar data is fully safe and secure. Indeed, the data of all Aadhaar holders is safe and secure in the Central Identities Data Repository, CIDR, of UAIDI. Do you know that Aadhaar database in CIDR has never been breached at all in its past few years of its existence? It even introduced a new concept of virtual ID, which the holder can generate differently every time he logs in from a website and use it for different purposes, including SIM verification. Instead of sharing the actual 12-digit biometric ID, which gives its users the option of not sharing their Aadhaar number at the time of authentication. People are very innovative, disruptive, unstructured, and technology savvy, way ahead of structured developers that governments depend on. Hence, data theft, sometimes through hacking and sometimes by exploiting breaches in the last mile or anywhere in the operational supply chain, is always possible, to execute. Security policy, regulatory compliance, user awareness programs, access control, security audit, incident response, encryption, firewall, and finally antivirus are all important aspects of security. The past of cybersecurity was young and immature. The attackers were more innovative than the defenders, who were mired in fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Attack back was illegal or classified. Currently, cybersecurity is a scientific discipline and its application and technology centric. Cybersecurity can never be solved but can only be managed. Today, attack back is an integral part of the cybersecurity policies. Its vulnerabilities and threats can change in seconds. Protective measures also can become obsolete just as quickly in seconds. Friends, India has an effective cybersecurity response system, a security threat and vulnerability reduction program, and a security awareness and training program in place. We will need a quantum encryption to protect our digital assets and infrastructures from attackers. Further, we must influence an effective international cyber safety, cyberspace security cooperation model. That's for this Saturday. Until we meet the next Saturday, Dhanyavad, Namaskar, and thank you.